Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Zish. I'm doing a series on stroke rehabilitation exercises, everything you need to do to recover from stroke. In videos 1 and 2, I talk about my story, how I had a stroke in 2019 and how I recovered pretty much 100% in 3 months. I was totally paralyzed on my right side. So I really encourage you to look at those videos because this is kind of a series. So it kind of builds on it. I go over the essentials of stroke, what you need to think about and do. So I hope you'll watch those as we go through and help you recover as much as you can. Okay, that's why I'm doing these. And I know it's such a traumatic experience, but realize you can recover if you do the work. Today we're going to talk about the upper extremity and what we need to do to rehab that and strengthen it and get back to normal. One thing that is vital that you get, and you can do this at home, so you don't have to waste time going outside of home, and this is actually better than anything you're going to get in a rec center or whatever, I can tell you. Okay, so what you need to get is the TheraBand. You can get it on Amazon. This is it here, the accessory kit, and it has everything you need, except you might have to buy the bands. Sometimes the bands go with it. This is what we're going to be using, and you tie it into a door, and I'll show you how to do that. The way you attach this and make it, this is the way I like to do it. They, I think, explain a different way of attaching this, but you tie one end, do a square knot into one handle, and then you put it through this section here that goes into the door, and then bring it out to the other handle and tie it. It's about cut a length about 6 foot, 57 inches, I say, and then tie it like this, okay? So once we have this, we can begin our workout. What you do, and another thing here, is I'm gonna have these sheets attached, okay, to the description. I hope you watch the YouTube channel for this, because I can have that on the description. I have the exercises for the upper extremity and other videos that we're going to be doing printed out with lines, and you can just draw lines down here and chart your progress, like how many arm extensions you did and the date. And because it's very important to chart and not do too much, just slowly go into this, but you want to get as many reps as you can. So anyway, there's those, but charting is important because with stroke, you can do too much and then set you back a couple of days. You want to just really do it, don't get too vigorous at the beginning. Okay, so what we do, we start off this way. We put this in the hinge side of the door, about this height here, just below chest height. And then you can move this like this, make it even, and start out doing arm extensions. Now with this thing too, this is black. This is the strongest surgical tubing band. And they have other colors, yellow, red, green. And you can start with, the light one first and then move up. Even if you can't really move in these directions, you can think about it. I talk about that in the second video. Think through that. And then if you can't even use the lightest band, you can just do the motions. You can just do the motions that we're going to show you, and then work into the bands. Okay, so we're going to start out with arm extension. So this is what we do. Back like this, back like this. Okay, and again, chart how many you do. Okay, and keep your shoulders relaxed. Then you go to rowing, like this, okay, like this, like this. And then you go to biceps curls, like this, okay? Then you go to abduction, external rotation, like this. Keep your arm, you're pivoting around your shoulder joint, okay? So you don't want to be going like this, okay? It's like this here, okay? So you're keeping your arm stable here. And don't be going like this or like this. You're going like this, okay? And then turn. And then go to flexion, like this, okay? Flexion. And then you go to bench press, like this. Then you go to abduction, internal rotation. Okay, again, pivoting around the shoulder joint. Okay, like that. And then you can go to triceps, like this. Okay. Then you can turn and move the TheraBand like this, so it's shorter here. And you can do one at a time if you want the internal rotation, like that, external rotation. And if you can't do it, you can do it like this to save time, like this. Okay, then you can go to wrist extension, like this, wrist flexion, like that. You can do them both at the same time if you are able. Again, you want to do both sides of your body. It helps with stroke, with the balancing and the neurology. Okay, then you can do pronation, supination. Okay, this is supination, like this. And this is pronation, okay, like that. There you go. And then you turn and do the same thing on the other side. Internal, external rotation, wrist flexion, extension, pronation, and supination. Okay, then what you want to do is take your unit out of the door and put it at the top. Close the door. Now this one's shorter. And you're doing pull downs, okay? Like this, like this, like that. With both arms. Down, down. Okay, then you stand up. And if you can't stand, you can do pretty much all these sitting. You know, either on a chair or on a stool. Okay, then we're doing abduction. Okay, like that. Okay, abduction. Okay, and you can also do abduction. And I didn't really show you that within the door down here. Abduction this way on both sides. Okay. Then take it out. And make it even. Put it on the ground. Step, I don't know, about 6 inches there. Come up like this, do shoulder shrugs. Go forward and back. Then you can go this way. You might want to end up on the forward and back. So you're doing circles. Okay. Then stick your foot in the middle. Go overhead press. Okay, like that. Let's see if I missed anything. And then you can do like, we're going to go over some hand exercises later, but you can do grips, are very good. And just, you know, think about moving, you know, even you could grab this thing and do shoulder circles and move to different positions. So that's pretty much it for the upper extremity. not that hard. We'll go into the lower extremity. We're going to go into balance. We're going to go into walking and a lot of things. So I hope you'll join me and get well. Bye-bye.